Do 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 do. Yeah, we back. We ready for it. Listen to native flute in the background. Got to have my peaceful day. Got to come in with a peaceful day. Yep. Did my art over the weekend. Bless up, bless up. Yep, it was a blessed up weekend. Blessed up weekend. I'm getting I'm just taking these slow little steps, getting closer and closer to what I want to try to establish and stuff. And it's the right time to make that move. I see a lot. I've actually seen somebody else making the same move, and I was excited about it. I'm like, okay, so they making the same move. They got the same idea that I got. Shit, somebody got to have the idea, man. It ain't all about that gangster stuff all the time. Somebody got to have an idea. You know, you got to have an idea that's going to not just be for you and your family, but it's going to be for you and your people, man. Sometimes you got to have that idea out there. I'm sorry. There's a saying going around that sometimes you know, or they say some people just know. That's what it really is. It really is that. It really is that some people just know. That's what it really is. That's what. Sorry. You know, if you get so upset about that, nobody know nothing that nobody else knows. If that's you, if you're that guy or that girl, I'm sorry. Yeah, not. You know, I'm sorry. If that's the way you see it. If you see can't nobody show you nothing, can't nobody tell you nothing. No, hey, I feel for you. I'm saying these times, man. There's always been troubled times, but right now you're in them. So what do you do during your troubled times? Do you do this? Do we make the same mistake that everybody else had made in society, and just listen to everything? This foolish, man. It just don't make no sense, man. I heard even there's a comedian, wasn't it? Eddie Griffin was talking about it. He said, yeah. He said American people do whatever government say. So just like sheep. He said they do whatever they say do. Yes, boss. Here we go. So y'all do exactly what they tell y'all to do. Exactly. And I'm not saying I'm not. And don't get it twisted. Don't think uh, all you non-shot takers and stuff like that. Just because y'all didn't take the venom, don't mean that they ain't got another way where they try to get you. They got two or three or four different ways that they try to get you with the venom. So don't believe that. Don't think. Salute to my brother again. He said salute to Eagles Wear Boxing. That's D to the belly. Right. But don't think that because you didn't take no shot, don't think that they won't try to get you another way. Because you got people walking around you like you're the one that's unsafe. No, you the one took all them chemicals or whatever they put up in you. That's just sad. I don't even want to talk about it because it's like you don't know the brewing. You don't know what kind of concoction. It's a concoction. Look up the word concoction. It's an old word. Look it up. Look up concoction. what would your ancestors say? Your ancestors, not your parents, because you go, oh, my parents love everything I do. No. What do you think your ancestors would say if they know that you took a concoction? If there was a concoction that they just placed inside your body, not through your mouth, what would they say? Your ancestors, what would they say? If you took a concoction, what would they see? Because remember, all the old language is always disrespected. I'm telling you, all the old language is always just disrespected. Oh, they used to think that this thing up here was some kind of whatever, as a god or something like that. It was a god. You just call it by a different name. It was an angel. You just call it by a different name. It was. And you said they worship everything. Every time you see a drawing or something, all these people, every time they see a drawing on the wall, they think that you worship the drawing. Oh, they worship them. No. The people didn't worship them. Just because you make a representation of something don't mean that you worshiped it. It's not all about worship. It's your interpretation. It's an interpretation. Some of those interpretations is wrong. Some of the interpretations is wrong. Yeah. So they finally, through force of legal action, of course, Pfizer admits that the jab doesn't even work. You were better not taking it. Yeah, but you ain't gonna get people who will still believe in Pfizer. And Pfizer had lawsuits before. Pfizer had lawsuits. Let me get a link for you real quick. Because I know I was telling you to look this up. Let's look this up. This guy, hopefully I'll find the same one I found before. Because this guy is just different. He's a different dude. Now I'm not saying you're gonna agree with everything he says, but he makes a lot of sense. He just makes a lot of sense. And here's the thing that will kill everybody there is that this guy here, he's a scientist. He's more of a scientist than anything. And he's not going, this is what he's going to tell you when he's talking to you. He's going to tell you, he's going to tell you to check it out. He says, I got the proof. He said he has the proof. So what you going to do about that? He said, I don't have to prove anything anymore. He said, you have to prove that I'm wrong. Yeah. I'll put it in link right there. Hopefully I'll find the same one because I found it earlier from Ray and stuff. Yep. Yeah, I do. Right. I think this is the one. Is this the one I had? Well, this is one. I'll give you this one. Cause this is one of them. It just gives you an idea of what I was talking to you about. People always think that something's bullshit. That's all they think is something's bullshit. Think something's coincidental. All that man did. I'll give man for credit for everything. Man did this. Man did that. Man ain't did a damn thing. I'm just trying to tell you. Man ain't did shit. I'm a man. I ain't did a damn thing. No matter what I do, I ain't did nothing. This is what people always give me. They always say, oh, you got so much talent. You know so much stuff. Or what? I say, I ain't do shit. The shit's been here. If I can create something that's never been here before, then talk to me. Other than that, I'm humble myself. Let me do something that's never been done before. Then you can talk to me. Then I'm all blown up. Then I'm all blown out of proportion. Then I'm all on that yeah status. Then yeah, what son? I'm on that what son status. Then But yeah, there's no mistaking. You can't just make stuff up all the time. For when it comes to hundreds of thousands of people and stuff like that, because you can even look at the responses and stuff. You look at people's responses and stuff. If you look at people's responses, then you'll see that it's not BS. Everything's not BS. Just because you don't, because we don't have understandings of everything, doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Doesn't mean that it's not there. It just means that your dumb ass just don't understand. You can't understand You're not put here to understand every single thing. That's too much stress on you to understand everything. So don't understand it. Like I said, don't understand it. What you do is you keep the information. See, what I do is I keep the information. Now I know where to go get the information if I got to give Derek Beatty something. Or if I got to give somebody something, I know where the information is. I say, Derek, I don't know shit, but I can show you. I don't know a damn thing. But I can show you where it's at, where you can get it for yourself. See? Yeah, we're gonna get into the Fundora and all that, yeah. I don't know about Shields. I don't know. I don't know how these trainers be training these fighters, man. They train these fighters to go in there with no game plan to get their ass whooped. But we'll get to it though. Lubin went in and he got his ass smashed up. I wasn't even sure with him anyway because I wasn't sure about the other guy. I know the other guy was getting better. He likes to beat people up, and that's what he did. We're gonna talk about how bad you got your ass whooped, Lubin. You were winning. He's actually winning the fight. But it wasn't because of knockdown, because it could have been because of knockdown, but the guy said you didn't really knock me now. But we know sometimes fighters be lying, so I'm not even gonna, that's neither here nor there. So we're gonna let that go. But you got your ass thoroughly whooped. You got your ass beat up to where your corner, just like Kenny did to what he did with Sean Porter. Even though you was getting your ass whooped worse than that, you was really getting your ass whooped. And Kenny just stopping fights. We got corner stopping fights now. So they're not on that trip where it used to be the seconds and thirds and fourths and fifths in the ring or in your corner would throw your ass back out there until you get your ass out there and fight. So now they like all in their feelings and shit. There's my son getting his ass kicked. Right? My son's getting his ass kicked. I got to stop it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So now if we're gonna have all these corners interfering, I don't know how to bid on fights. If we're gonna have corners that get you better stop it. Yeah. There's no coming back. You said Lubin will be out at least a year. There's no coming back for Lubin. And yes, he goes train with Derek James or somebody. I just don't trust his trainer no more. I don't trust him. Now the guy's good. He got nice punches. He can take a shot. But I don't know if he wants to get in there and trade with somebody like Charlo though. Because if he don't hurt Charlo, it's over with for him. But he will destroy a lot of people at 154. A lot of them. A lot of the ones that people are thinking is good. He'll get rid of them. But yeah, I just mentioned before I finished talking about that. Yeah, I was mentioning about my weekend. My weekend was great. I had a blessed up weekend, man. It's really going to get me to where I need to be. Or all the signs are there. Like I said, matter of fact, I had the place that I wanted to, to do, to move. I'm just going to say move. Just to keep people out of my damn business. To move, one of the persons that I met actually had a outfit on with the top and the bottom and stuff that was telling me about that. It actually mentioned the place that I want to go to. I was like, wow, it's right there. And they felt a certain kind of way before they even came over and talked to me. They was feeling a certain kind of way, and they came over and was talking to me and telling me. And everything that came out of their mouth, I was just like, huh? They had me on the huh. I was like, wow. Okay, Derek Banks said, Lubin need a cut, man. You see what they was doing as with no Enswell. No Enswell? As soon as I seen that knock when he got the knockdown, I said he needs some Enswell right away. He should have been getting Enswell the whole fight. You don't use Enswell just because, you don't use Enswell just because you swollen up. You use Enswell to protect you from swelling up, slow that blood flow. These dumbass people. Plus that fight has taken years off his career. Yeah, he might have lost 5 years of his career. Even though he's young, he's 5. At least his family's looking all worried. You know he's going to get his ass whooped when his family's looking worried. You say, you about to get your ass completely whooped. He got his ass beat out the frame. And I know a lot of people was going with Lubin. I didn't get to tell you all my predictions and nothing. I didn't really get to talk about it. But I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% sure. I'm going to tell you when I knew he's going to get his ass whooped. I knew he's going to get his ass whooped in the very first round. When he started coming forward, I knew he's going to get his ass whooped. So you're going to get your ass whooped. Because that guy don't like to throw jabs and shit. He don't like to throw jabs down because everybody's shorter than him. That fight there was for Lubin was all about angles. That's what that fight was about. Talking about robotic and moving straight forward. And I got news also. There's moving forward in a straight line, get your ass whooped. He was set up. That was a perfect fight for Fundora. It was Lubin. The way that he came in was made to order. He made that fight. Fighters make fights or whatever styles make fights, and that style he made itself available. And this is what Ugas is. They think they're thinking that Errol Spence is a one-trick pony. They think he's just gonna come off, and they think he's gonna shoot certain shots. He's not gonna. Derek James is gonna tell him not to shoot those same shots over and over. And Earl knows how to think for himself though, so it's not Ugas. You're not gonna mop Earl like you think you are. You'll end up getting mopped if you go in there with that same attitude where you already think you got the game, where you know everything he does. I'm just saying, don't go in there making a mistake thinking you know everything. Go in there expecting anything. You got to go in, when you go into a fight, you got to expect anything. Oh, he only does this. So what? We're going to prepare for what he does, but we're going to prepare for what he doesn't do. It's like you see they threw ice at Cunningham. Like, what the fuck is you doing, Cunningham? What are you doing? Right, no angles. No body attack, no angles. Part of the situation, it was supposed to be body attack. I'm sorry I didn't get to talk to y'all at all. Dang, I just had to get prepared for the show, man. For my art show. But yeah, turn into the body, angle, nothing but hard shots to the body. Hard shots. When somebody's that lean, you tear their body in half. Angles. And a nice little straight jab up. Like kind of a, jab up. Angle, body, jab straight up. Because you don't uppercut too. When somebody's that tall, don't throw an uppercut. Mike Tyson got away with it, but he's a super heavy puncher. So body shot, bam, bam, bam. And then, but that way so you can get back home quick. So once you get there, bam, right back home, bam, there. So bam, bam, back there, and then, every once in a while. Sometimes start with that one. Body. Not even necessarily hook, but a jab to the body. Solar plexus punch. Cover up. Another angle this side. Bam! Body that way. 2 hooks. Then upstairs. Damn. Bam. Rolling and ducking and turning. All you doing is turning. Boom, boom, boom. Staying back. Make him work his jab underneath the jab because it's going to be harder for him to get you with the jab anyway because he's tall. He's too tall. He got you by 7 inches or something. So he's going to miss. As soon as he misses, right, you step in. Boom. Don't stay in the pocket. As soon as you stay in, he's going to shoot them uppercuts. And his uppercuts shouldn't be that powerful because you should be too low for the uppercut to hit you. He's not George Foreman. He does have power, but I'm telling you what he did. He disfigured your whole face. He beat the dog shit out you, man. And your corner is the reason he beat the shit out you. Because he shouldn't have beat your face up that bad. No angles. No sustained body attack. No combinations either. Couple of combinations. Horrible, horrible fight for him. Horrible, horrible. You get mad at me if you want to. You trainers can get mad at me if you want to. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You can take advice from somebody that you don't know nothing about. Because everybody, oh, you don't know shit about boxing. Don't let nobody ever tell you that you don't know shit about nothing. Like you was the inventor of boxing. Boxing been around. Boxing been around longer than before gloves and before bare fists. They used to tie stuff around their hands. Stop it. Boxing been around. Stop acting like boxing ain't been around. You think ain't nobody never hit? Think about it. It's an automatic reaction. Even if you're 2 years old, boxing is an automatic reaction. It's called fighting. You just fight and don't fight with your brother or sister. Somebody touches you, be like, first thing you do is, if you don't punch him, you'll do a shoulder off. That shit come natural. You do a shoulder. When you growing up, you'll do a shoulder. Man, stop. You do that little shoulder turn. You'll do a shoulder roll when you growing up. Like, get that shit up, man. Get out of here with that shit, man. Go on, homie. Go on, son. You'll do that. Somebody throw you, you'll stick him or slap. Man has always fought up like this. Kids fight like this. Kids don't wrestle. I know they got wrestling in the Bible. That's the way a man is supposed to fight. On the ground so he don't damage each other. And one of them, just like MMA, but one of them tap out. You ain't supposed to be kicking each other. I know, we're into boxing. Yeah, I'm preaching. I'm not a hypocrite. I just happen to like boxing because I grew up in boxing. Boxing is in my family. So I grew up with it. It would be nice if there was something else besides boxing. It would be nice. But we have boxing. You know what I mean? So don't get mad at me. Oh, you hypocrite. I don't like women in boxing. I train girls, but I don't really like girls in boxing. So don't try to play me. Don't say something wrong. Because you're going to end up with your ass thrown out of here if you do come in here. If you come in here with some bullshit, you're going to end up out of here. I'm just saying, when you little, you start off throwing hands. But if you're professional, then you're supposed to know how to throw hands. Like, okay, so, shit. Get that body move. Stick that ass in over here. Shit. I'm over here. I'm down here. I'm down. I'm up and down. I'm up and down. I'm over here. My body's turning this way. Quick. Two shots to the solar plexus. The midsection somewhere. The whole thing about Lubin, Lubin got hard. He would have kept going. He would have died out there, which is stupid. But I'm going to tell you something, man. I knew when Charlo knocked his ass out. I'm going to be honest with you, brother. Even back then, I wasn't really sold. Everybody was saying, oh, he's too young, too fresh. I'm like, to be honest, I didn't like his style that much. I just don't. It's too basic. His style is too basic, too predictable. His style is too predictable to fight like the likes of Charlo's and stuff like that. It's too predictable. It's too predictable. Now somebody can argue with me and come get mad, but it's too predictable. I just never talked about Lubin that much because I know a lot of people was hiding on Lubin this, Lubin. I'm like, okay. You know me, brother. What I do, what we gonna do with me? What Eagle gonna do? Eagle gonna wait. That's what Eagle gonna do. Eagle gonna wait and find out. We gonna see about that. We gonna see. Show us. Let's see, brother. You know how we do it, Derek. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, I'll put that link in there for you. That's for you though. But yeah, just check that out. Yeah, but we gonna see about it. Now, we'll probably talk about him getting destroyed. I'm telling you, that man, Lubin got his face beat into a whole different fighter. He didn't even look like himself. And it didn't even look that brutal. But you can't be eating no 50 or 60, 70 uppercuts in a fight. And your trainer, you don't follow what your trainer say. Shit, if you got to protect your chin like that, then put your damn fist underneath your chin right here or something. So when it bounces up, your glove is hitting your chin. Do something. Tuck that shit in. Why wasn't it tucked? Tuck and cover. You ain't never seen Mikey? You ain't seen Mikey in shrimp mode? Cover your shit up in shrimp mode when you get in close. So he's throwing uppercuts, but they just bouncing off his shit. Tighten that shit up. Make it to where the glove can't fit through here and the glove can't fit around the side. Just like that. That means elbows in. That means elbows in. Elbows in. And fist like that. Because the glove is big enough. Boom. At least it's deflecting the blow. Then you throw your straight shots off. Boom. Boom, boom. And then get that angle. Wham, wham. Something. I don't know. Maybe I sound stupid. You don't know shit about nothing. I know I don't. I make some sense still, though. I still would have said you better get your ass out there and fight. Yeah, no shit. I'm sorry. That's you in the game. You in the fight game. Matter of fact, he was probably winning or it's even. I would have asked him if he was coherent enough. I would have asked him. I said, "Look, you lost the last 2 rounds. I think it's even. Can you go out there and get me 2 rounds and take this win? Can you go out there and get 2 rounds and take this win? If you're not sure, we'll just stop it. I'm sorry, we got to because you're getting hurt." I would have asked the fighter. He didn't get a chance to even ask the fighter. The round's over. You're already doing this shit. What you doing this for? You're already doing this. Oh no. Wow. I was just I was laying up in the bed watching that fight there. I was so sad. I was like, man, he's getting demolished. Tony Harrison. We'll go back. Well, we'll go back and forth. So Tony Harrison, I liked the fight. Tony Harrison was showing like his skill set. He was showing his skill set. He's showing what he can do. He's doing what he does best. He's doing what he does best. Now, is he still on his level that he was on? No. Boxing skills are still there. But even with Lubin, that BCD is real. And now Lubin, I got to put Lubin on the BCD list now. He got heart, but he got to go on that BCD list. I'm sorry. Derek cold though. Derek like me. Derek says, yeah, I still would tell him, get your ass out there and fight, or at least another round. Yeah, another round. You can stop because you know what? You can stop it in between rounds anyway. You can still stop it in between rounds. Just step your ass up in the ring. Get it disqualified. Do something. I'm gonna see what you got, brother. If you don't have it, that man's a warrior. You cheated him out of, going out, or you just cheated him. Fuck. He already went down, so whatever damage he got, it's already there. It was already there. Yeah, Harrison looked good. He said, yeah, Harrison looked good. Yeah, Harrison looked good. He looked good. His boxing skill set is still not, it's hardly going to be somebody that can match with him. So Crawford, you and Danny Garcia, y'all want to move up there, go on and fight Harrison. You're going to get your ass whooped. He going to whoop your ass, that's for sure. He going to whoop your ass. He going to whoop your ass, Danny. When you move up to 154 and you fight Harrison, he got enough to whoop y'all's ass. Because y'all trying to do too many divisions. And y'all can't go up there disrespecting him like that. Because you're going to get your ass whooped. So look forward to getting that ass whooped if you fight him. Now, as far as like the top 154s, I don't know. He might be able to hang with a couple of them. He can't mess with Charlo. He got to leave Charlo alone. He just got to leave Charlo alone. It's not because of styles, because he got the style to beat Charlo. It's because of his mindset. He's going to make a mistake. He can afford to make 1 or 2 mistakes against Danny. He can afford to make mistakes against Crawford. Just a mistake. He can afford that. He just can't make mistakes against Charlo. You can't. He just cannot. You can't try to do effed up and try to trade hooks. You can't. You can't trade hooks with Charlo. You're not going to win when it comes to throwing hooks with Charlo. You're not going to win. He's strong. He got strong ass hooks. If he's hooked with him, like George Foreman said, don't hook with a hooker. Yep. If Lubin would have had an adequate cut, man, it would have helped him a lot. Yeah, you got to keep that swelling down and all that. Yeah, he needed somebody. If you're not going to use infield swell, put the mask. Put that frozen mask on their face. At least do that. Should have had a few of those frozen masks in there where you just put the mask on or something like that. And no excessive massaging and stuff like that. Don't massage him or nothing like that. Maybe do some manipulation in the corner. Just stretch his back out or something like that. Stretch him out. Just keep him a little bit stretched, a little bit. Shoulders loose and ice on the shoulders, and instructions, some good instructions in the corner, whatever. I don't know shit. I don't know shit, but you got your ass whooped. I know that. I know ass whooping when I see it. I know when somebody get their whole face transformed into looking like a whole nother person. Your eyes look like they was half an inch apart after that ass whooping. You got your ass whooped. Tony Harrison on the other end was doing the ass whooping, putting hands on. Triple G looked good. Triple G didn't look great, but he looked good. But Triple G was getting some hands put on him. But the thing about Triple G is that I got more respect for Triple G now than I have for Canelo. I used to, just didn't care for Triple G because of all the shit. But Triple G is a warrior. I'm sorry. He's a warrior. He's taking some shots. He was taking some shots early in that fight. He started off round one. He was already taking shots. I'm like, damn. He could take that shit, though. He could take a lot more than what people give him credit for. He's just built. He's built for that weight that he fights at. That's all it is to it. Wherever he's fighting at, that's what he's built for. Right? They ran out of water in Lubin's court. Oh my goodness. Really? Y'all set Lubin up. I don't know. They took that damn under the table money. That's a damn shame, Derek. They took that under the table money against a fighter. That's a damn shame, brother. How y'all just take the under the table money? Running out of water off. It's just too much. Just too much shit going on. That's too much. Wow. That's sad. I didn't even notice the water. I was just in shock. And actually, I was on the phone too, so. But I was still calling out. I was on the phone, but I was like, shit, he get this. I said, my boy, I couldn't even talk to the girl. She was like, what's wrong? I said, shit. I said, my boy, I said, this guy that I was kind of, would like to do better in this fight or rooting for or whatever. I'm like, yeah, he get his ass toe up. Then he got that knockdown. I was like, yeah, they got the envelope there. So while I was talking on the phone, I told her, I said, yeah, I was all excited. I got excited. I said, damn, let's get him Lubin. But another thing that happened too. After the knockdown, the ref gave way too much time. In the time, I think he was supposed to call time at one point during that knockdown. He was supposed to call time. But they let all the time run out. Damn near ran all the time out when Lubin got his knockdown. And if it's true, if Fundora actually went down because he just was like overwhelmed, I still gotta question. I gotta question that chin still, because if you volunteer to just go down and take a 10-8 round, or even to lose a round when you was winning, I got a problem with that. You don't have that many seconds left. So you might be on my bullshit list. I might have to call bullshit on what you were saying. I think you was hurt. You look hurt. You recovered, but you look hurt too. Because if you just want to get him off, you just throw punches. Don't say something stupid after the fight. Don't say some dumb shit like, "Oh, I was getting overwhelmed a little bit." You ain't got punches. Throw your punches back. Yeah, a lot of coincidences though. But that's not what all my belief system. I really don't believe anything in the first place, but my understanding of things. It doesn't fit in with my understanding of things. It's like a lot of these, like once you watch these videos, once you watch that video I sent you, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. There's no freaking coincidence. Yeah, he was hurt. He was hurt. I seen his leg go. His leg kind of stumbled because he went back like that. Oh, I just wanted to take a breather. Man, stop playing like that. Stop talking about you wanted to take a breather. Yep. Yeah. I know that. I know. I see Gil. Salute to Gil Coles. I know he talking to you. He said, "No, no, yeah, I wasn't even here Friday, so I never even got. I never got my. Hey, everybody that come in here need to probably eat some crow though. I didn't get a chance to put no wager in. Shit, no. I was sitting there at home watching that fight. After I got my art show, shit, I didn't say nothing about no Lubin. I wasn't high on Lubin. Majority of the people that come into this chat was high on Lubin. I was never high on Lubin after he got his ass knocked out. People was criticizing me. Oh, yeah, you just fading too new and all. I'm like, I don't care how new he is. I didn't throw his ass out there. I didn't throw his ass. Why would you throw him in there with Charlo if he just starting off? Does that make a lot of sense? Throw him in there with Charlo. Throw him to the wolves and shit for no reason. That shit didn't make no sense. Came in there too one-dimensional. Like I said, that's why he got transformed. It transformed his ass into a whole different fighter. You don't even know who. If you look at his before and after picture, you can't even tell. Who the hell is this? That's his monster brother? No equipment. There's too many coincidences came up. Like Derek was saying, running out of water, no end swell. Not hollering at him because he's not following instructions. None of this. Just nothing went right in that corner. How you have a professional corner when nothing go right? Shit don't make sense. Yeah, just do a Kell Brook. Just take a knee if you want to get him off you. That's what Kell Brook did. But you all slumped down and you was hurt. So don't act like you can't be hurt. He's trying to show people that I can't be hurt. I do all the hurt and I can't be hurt. You could be hurt. But like I said, if he tried to trade with Charlo, he gonna end up knocked out. You can't be in there just brawling, just going forward. That's why I like him and David Benavidez. Think they can just overwhelm people like that, but you gonna mess around. It's gonna be the wrong one. Don't think that there ain't gonna be another Hagler type come up. He might not be that good. It might not be that good, but Eagles way up. Then he told him to dare it again. So now Eagles way up ducking Crow. How am I ducking Crow? What did I say that ends me up in the crow barrel? I'm not scared of no damn crow. You think I'm scared of crow? Look, I ain't scared of no crow. Choose your shit. I'll leave it up. I ain't the one on no crow. I was worried about getting my art shit, make sure my art sale was successful. That's what I was waiting on. You know Gil gonna come in and start some shit. And give my thumbs up, Gil. Stop being a hater. Oh, hating ass Gil. Put my thumbs up before you bring your ass in here talking. You're gonna come in here talking shit about me, then at least hit me with my thumbs up. At least show me that much respect. I know we don't get along sometimes, but just give my respect and don't give my thumbs up. I know you want to fight me. I think I can take Eagle. He talk a lot of shit. He had shit talking. Only on live, only on here. On the street, I be quiet. I don't say nothing. I go to the worst, like I said, I go to one of the worst neighborhoods there is. I don't really say nothing to nobody. I just, whatever's facts, that's what I say. I don't say nothing out of pocket, out of hand, nothing like that. I just talk to people. But they know though. I guarantee you that. I guarantee I get my respect even in that bad neighborhood. I guarantee 100% positive if you went there with me, I guarantee you'll see that I get respect over there. I guarantee 100% guaranteed. Matter of fact, I started naming them. Soon we seen somebody I know. I said, "Do I get respect over here?" They said, "Oh yeah." They're gonna be, "Hell yeah, Chief, you get respect over here." That's exactly what they're gonna say. But everybody can't say that when they visit places that they're not from. See, a lot of people can't visit places that they're not from. Because I go to places that I'm not from and I get respect. See, a lot of people can't do that. You can't come from a whole another state, a whole another town, and all that, and get respect because you don't know how to respect the streets. See. I don't want to be around no damn Tyrones. What you got, Derek? Go ahead and grab your shit out of there. Go ahead and grab it, Derek. I know. See, Gil just trying to act like he came out the shit smelling like a rose, but Gil, get your ass up in there too. Oh, Derek, I seen the advertisement for that Rumble. I was thinking out loud. I said, Derek trying to get me effed up. I said that Rumble. I said that Rumble is probably a fight app or something like that. I said that Rumble. I said you signed up for Rumble and you didn't sign yourself up to fight. I said, Derek, get me on some thing. But I saw it's a green logo, right? So I saw that. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check that out. It's just I was real busy, so I didn't get a chance at that. Yep. Okay. Gil won the champ Ross for having the most correct decision. Okay, Gil. Look at Gil. Gil doing positive things out there with his predictions. We can predict stuff, other stuff in life. Yeah, I don't know. They got a lot of rumors and stuff out there. Today is one of those 1-1 days. 11. They saying be careful with your water and stuff like that. I don't know how true it is, but hey, I'll listen. I don't take this because somebody make an idle threat. I don't just take it like that's what it is. I take it for that. Hey, if they're gonna poison water, they might poison water today. I don't trust these people. I don't know. They've always been poisoning our water. Shit. What do you think fluoride and all that chlorine? What do you think though? You think fluoride and chlorine? You think those ain't poison? That's why you can't give it to infants and stuff. Fluoride is in bleach. Name an ingredient besides water that's in something that you clean with. You know what I mean? Besides water that you can eat or that's safe for you. Besides water, name something else that's in chemicals that you can actually eat. Anytime you see 11, brother, I'm giving you a little bit of information. Anytime you see 11, that's them. That's their time to do some low shit. And also it's their time to do like a celebration or either a fake celebration or 11/11. That's for us. That's our day, Derek. That's Veterans Day. So they're gonna celebrate that. They probably not gonna do no kind of disastrous shit on 11/11, even though it's not really 11/11 is not really. It should be theirs, like completely theirs, but it's not. They gave us one of their 11, so we get that. Yeah, but they usually don't have baking soda and chemicals. Baking soda is good. Baking soda, you probably should put a little bit of baking soda in your water. If you want it sparkly, just squeeze you a lime up in there too. It's gonna bring the pH up. So you're already at 7, so you're probably gonna be like 7.5 or more like that, and that's good for the body. It flush the body out. That cleanses the body. Anything over 7. I got new information that says you should keep anything like 7.8. From 7 to 7.8 should be good. If you get too high in alkalinity, that can do damage to cells too. Yeah. But y'all go ahead and grab that crow. If you're visiting in here, you just got up and I see y'all coming in and out. But y'all go ahead and get that crow. Yeah. He said no. He said it's like YouTube. He said this hope the logo's green. Yeah. Yeah. You trying to set me up? He goes, yeah. I'm signing up. I'll sign my ass up and be fighting. My bad. Psych. Oh yeah, another thing. Yeah, that April Fools. A lot of people didn't even know that. Did you know April Fools? I didn't even know this. I knew the information, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I actually celebrate New Year's before April Fools, but April Fools is the first day of New Year's. That's how they got that name. That's the first day of New Year's right there. That's New Year's. April Fools is New Year's. Wow. I never even knew that. I mean, I knew that around that time, like close to it, because I celebrated like the first couple of weeks into March. That's when I celebrate New Year's, but they said that's on the calendar. And that's probably because the calendar is messed up, so you never know. It's March in between March and April, but that's the real New Year's. They said they know that. But we go by what they call it, the Gregorian calendar, something like that. So we don't know. So they celebrate in January. The best drinking water is in Florida. Yeah, y'all got that Gator pH in it. Gator pH. Florida got some of the nastiest water on this earth. And I'm going to tell you why Florida got some of the nastiest water on this earth is because Florida is used for a dumping ground. Not because the Everglades and stuff like that, but it's used for a dumping ground. People move over to Florida. They bring their exotic fish and stuff. And all those exotic fish and frogs and all that shit from the rainforest that they ain't supposed to be there. They dump all that shit over there. They even got a iguana problem over in Florida. Y'all got wild ass iguanas just running around like it ain't nothing. Big ass iguanas. They call them invasive species. Super snails, all that shit over there. Ain't none of this part, none of these parts, none of these cities, none of this shit is like actually great. The only way you gonna have a great city or a great town, you got to create one your damn self. You got to create one yourself. He said there go that hate. No, I'm just telling you, it's nasty, man. Everything. And there's no places where you can go where there's clean water and stuff. All that shit's nasty, man. Get out of here. He said Florida got the best drinking water. Florida got the nastiest water. Get out of here with that. Get out of here. I didn't know. I didn't notice where's the great water space spots at, Gil? Because when I was there, the water wasn't. I wasn't all happy about the water. Wasn't great to me. I wasn't. Oh, yeah, this is the delicious ass water. Y'all got good alcohol. Y'all got good alcohol. I wouldn't eat no iguana. I'm not eating no. I don't eat meat, brother. The people I mess with, they usually don't eat meat. They don't. We all. Like I said, I met a girl over the weekend. She said I'm off that flesh though. She said my family still mess with it. She said I'm off that flesh, and we had a deep conversation, brother. You would have loved to have been in that conversation. We had a deep conversation. She was just, man, she had a lot of information that I needed to hear, and it coincided with what I learned. I was happy, man. I was happy to meet her, man. She said she was happy. She said she was looking around for me. She said she finally found me over there. She said I'm so happy. She was happy. She stayed there. I would say with me, I'm quite sure she stayed over there with me for like about 6 hours. She wouldn't go nowhere. She just stayed right there. She said she felt like she was at home right there. And matter of fact, we got a common name also. Oh, you talking about your spring water? I'm not talking about your spring water. I'm talking about, you said drinking water. Like you go to the fountain and drink that shit. Now I'm gonna tell you the best water that I've ever had. The best water that I've ever had that I actually drinking out of a bottle, and I can't find it. And that's when I was over at, I was at the fort, but it's called Big Sur. It's called Big Sur water. That was the best water I ever had. I was like, matter of fact, I knew somebody. There was a guy I was playing basketball with. He had some of the water himself, and I didn't know he had it. And everybody was trying to name water, which was the best water, and everybody was like, "Oh, Calistoga and all that." People was naming shit off the top of their dome. And I said, no. I said, Big Sur is the best water. And he said, "You're right." He just came over. He dapped me up. He said, "Yeah, that's the water right there. Can't find it, but that's the best water, man. It's supposed to be actual filtered rainwater or something like that. But that's the water right there. I don't know if it is, but it tastes like, I mean, it's just, it go down so smooth. It's like you can drink 2 glasses of that versus a glass of something else. Like if you only felt like you can drink 1 glass, you could probably drink 2 glasses of that. Because it doesn't do that same stuff. It don't make you feel like all bloated. Yeah. But I never heard of that water. Did you drink that water? I don't even know how to say it. What is it? Oh, Zephyr. Is it Zephyr Hills? Zephyr Hills? Zephyr Hills or Zephyr Hills, something like that. But I ain't gonna mess with nobody's iguanas though. Skinning and eating iguanas or something like that. Now, if y'all gonna take the flesh, y'all can give me the skin. Just make sure you prepare the leather right. I'll use the leather. I'm not gonna let the animal go to waste because you want to eat his rotten flesh. I'll put his hide to use and his body. I'll put everything else to use. Natives, we gonna use everything. Yeah. So one native, because Fundura, that's a native, right? It's a native to put his hands on on Lubin's ass. Same thing with Ugas. I'm just going against the native on Ugas because I just think I'm just looking at the style. If he win, I still win. I got to eat crow, but I still win because the native won. But I still, inside my mind, I still feel like both of them is native. I think Earl Spencer's native too. He don't talk about it. I think Earl Spencer's native. You got a lot of native people coming out lately. A lot of native people just coming out and just saying that they native. A lot of them. That whole AFA is just falling apart. Yeah. It depends on where you live at too, Gil. If you don't have the right environment for them, like if you don't have enough, you don't have enough brush and trees and all that shit, you're not gonna see them. But they down there, man. But you guys got fish and everything down there. It's invasive species. I wouldn't even want to fish there. I mean, you don't even know what you're gonna pull out that water. Like, damn, what the hell is this? Fish with 3 eyes or some shit. But that's not good for the ecosystem because they kill. So a lot of times they kill everything because they thrive and kill everything. Yo, look at D Ray up in here. D Ray say only. He said Eagles way of boxing. He said that Derek Bailey. He said he said if Derek Bailey would have told him to get your ass out there and fight 100. That's right. Derek said it. He said 100% with the money and the blessings and stuff. Family, yep. King. Oh yeah. I had a great weekend, man. Great weekend. I got a stack. I'm not gonna show y'all my stack. My stack's sitting over there. It's around there. I gotta go to the bank. I gotta go put that stack in the bank now. After I finish talking to y'all, I gotta go put my stack in that bank. Yeah, I gotta put my money away. Yeah, because everybody don't use credit card. People still use, they still use that. I like to get the cash, but that shit can't even fit in my wallet. It's fat. So I got to put that away. But salute to D Ray coming in here, act like he knew what we was talking about. He might have been sitting in the cut anyway, Derek. But Derek said, "Yeah, get your ass out there and fight." Derek, take that shit. Me and Derek take that shit serious. Get your ass out there and fight. You letting him get beat up anyway. You ain't got no corner. You're not covering the corner. You ain't got the end swell. You running out of water and everything else. You might as well let him go out like a G. Why stop the fight? And you was totally unprepared. You totally unprepared him. Your corner was totally unprepared. Man, please. That's why y'all got ice thrown at y'all's asses out there with that shit. Then Tony Harrison coming in looking like a G, coming in with the boxing skill set, looking good, looking fabulous, because he had them things going like he was marvelous. Oh shit. It was ridiculous. With the 10 rounds to 0 on the scorecards. Yeah, he had 10 rounds to 0 on one of the scorecards, and I don't know. A couple of judges seen that he lost 2 rounds, but I don't know what round he lost. I didn't see it. Harrison, you look good. I'll still put you up there. Maybe you still in top 4s, top 5. I just don't see you really fighting Charlo. You could outbox Charlo, but you'll end up. But you always make one mistake at least. You're gonna get your ass whooped. You're gonna get knocked out. Cause Charlo know that I gotta catch you. So even though you outbox him, he gonna be hitting you with harder shit, and then you're gonna do something stupid like try to trade hooks or something. Damn. Don't trade hooks. You said we got Skid Row. Every major city in the United States got a Skid Row. Canada don't have no Skid Rows. Canada, they got one place up in Canada that doesn't have Skid Row. But every major city here is going to have Skid Row. Even some of the smaller places, you're going to have a Skid Row. You're going to have people out there on the street. And if you try to tell me Florida don't have people in the street, somebody going to give you the FOH. If you're going to try to make somebody believe that Florida don't have no Skid Row, get out of here. Tampa don't have no Skid Row. Y'all got a Skid Row. Drive your ass around enough, you'll see it. It just might not look that similar. But yeah. Because the smaller town I'm in, I know we got one. I don't know where it's at, but I know we got one. I'm not going to sleep. Because you know why I know we got one? Is because I see them at the stores. I just see them. Like, I don't see them in the parks. I don't see no camp. I don't see a campsite. I don't see none of that. But I see them at the stores. So if they're at the stores, they got to be staying somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. D-Ray said he was already beat up. Yeah, he was beat up. Yeah, he got his ass whooped. But at least he got a knockdown. He was winning. He was winning, or he was winning on the scorecards, or it was even. So give him at least one shot. Damn, let him get it. Let him. Hey, tell him, Derek, what to do. Get your ass out there. Yeah, Derek Bailey said, yeah, Harrison has mental lapses in fights. Usually how he loses because he was beaten hurt. Yeah, he just starts messing up. He can't stay focused. He get all happy what he doing. He on this shit here, Derek. Like He laughing and shit. Look, I'm whooping your ass. He on that. Yeah, you can't. He on that. You can't touch me shit. Like, ha, ha. What? He on that shit. Then he looking over at his mom, telling me, yeah, mom, look. Right, that split second when he talking about mom, look, that's when you get caught. Talking about mom, look. Yeah. Anyway, promotion said, he said, robbed a 46-year-old lady of her championship. That boy stupid. Yeah. Yeah, he out there with the, yeah, mom, look at what I'm doing. Don't ever do that with your mom. Your mom already nervous over there biting her nails and shit, taking all kinds of shit to lower her blood pressure and everything else. You think your mom, if your mom love you, you think if you fighting that your mom ain't sitting over there, taking all the shit that's legal that she can take to calm her ass down? She damn sure ain't taking no energy drinks. She's trying to stay as calm as she can watching you get your ass whooped out there. She said, was she winning the fight? You know what fight he talking about, right? I think he's talking about that fight. Remember the dude's mom went in there with the purse? Y'all remember that shit, huh? She was beating the shit out that dude. She was beating the shit out that fighter. He was winning on the cards, yep, but losing in the ring, yep. I don't know. I gave him a lot of rounds, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I did give Lubin a lot of rounds. Let me see. How many was complete? 10, right? Or 8? 10? I probably gave him half or more. I did give him some. I gave him some rounds. The knockdown round, of course, I didn't. When he knocked Fundora down, of course, I gave him 2. The last 2 rounds, I had him losing. The first round before before the last round, I had it. I edged it out probably for Fundora, but it was pretty close. But that last round, he was getting his ass whooped. He wasn't doing. He just wasn't no activity. He didn't have shit. He had no activity left in the system. He's just out, just getting his ass whooped. Oh, he's talking about the older fighter. Yeah, he said I was shocked that she was 46 years old to fight. Yeah, she said I'm talking about the Japanese woman that fought. Yeah, but they fighters though. They just can't take punches. Every once in a while, you'll get a lethal Japanese in there who can take a punch, but most of them they can't take punches though. Yeah, a lot. That's what their problem is. They just can't take a lot of punches. Yeah. But Harrison, unanimous decision. Yoshino, TKO, or TD. I don't know what TD is. I think that's a TKO. Technical draw in 11th. Okay, technical draw. Okay. But neither one of them can finish. I didn't see the fight. I didn't see that one. Esparza, of course, he got the unanimous decision against Fujioka, which we're glad that Esparza, is still rolling. And then Garcia, I don't know. That was kind of, for me, I don't know. I didn't like that fight. The Garcia fight. It looked kind of, I don't know. It didn't look as good as it could have, to me. I'm just saying. Of course, the Lubin fight, we know the Fundora put those things on him. And the Golovkin fight. I think Golovkin is I think he's a warrior. I like him a lot more than I used to like him. I like Golovkin Triple G, so that's what you want to call him. I like him a lot more than I used to like him. And it's because of this fight, and it's because of the fight when he fought Canelo. Is that Triple G is not a cheater. Because one time he could have knocked the shit out of Canelo. He could have knocked Canelo out. Canelo went down on his knees, was getting up. He could have cracked him, and he didn't. This guy here, he put the guy's robe on him and everything, raised his hand. He shows the kind of respect that athletes have for each other, warriors have for each other. And so now, I have to change my look on Triple G. So Triple G got points. Canelo can't get points with me. I don't care who he beat. He just can't get points. He can't get no points. Not when you're running, because he's trying to secure bags. Like, I'm going to get all this bag money before I get my ass whooped. Yep, Derek said no. Okay. Can she get a rematch? Yeah, get that rematch in there. Derek Bay said he would win 2 or 3 rounds. Yep. Yeah. I wanted Triple G's to lose, so we won't get Canelo. Triple G, it's okay. I'm gonna go with Triple G, even if Canelo beat him up. I'll still go with it. I'll go with Triple G because he got the warrior heart. He belongs in the business. You got to give the credit for what it is, brother. So he belongs in the business. I got to give it to him. That's the way I see it, brother. I see it that way. Y'all might see it a different way. How you see it, D-Ray? I see Triple G is just, he a class act, man. Not to be, I ain't jock right. I ain't strap riding him. I'm saying just for the little stuff he did, I'm like, okay, he making a lot of sense, man. I can see first hating him or whatever, not liking him or not rolling with him, but hey, if I got the choices between rolling with him and Canelo, I'm going to roll with him. F Canelo. F Canelo on the real. On the real F Canelo. F Canelo. If somebody got a problem with that, F you too. But F Canelo though. Dog meat ass Canelo. I'm not kidding about no dog meat ass Canelo. Oh, I had the tainted meat tacos. Yeah, tainted meat tacos ain't on the menu. You know what it is, Derek? Is I don't like stuff when it seems like somebody playing me. I don't like that shit. Like I could play with people, but I just don't like to. I don't like to be. I could play with my people who come in here. I could play with y'all all the time. But sometimes I just don't want to play. Like when it comes to shit, don't stop playing. Stop playing us. I'm not, and I'm using me as I'm saying me, but I'm talking about for the people. Stop playing the people, and just saying all kinds of shit to us and try to get us to believe your stupid shit. Ain't nobody trying to believe all that shit y'all feeding us. Y'all try to give us everything. And this and that. Okay, I got you. Get your ass out of here with that lie. They lying. When you lying to us, it ain't going over well for you. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Derek Bay. So if Canelo is fighting at 175, what weight are they fighting at? Triple G's weight. That's Canelo's fault. Canelo decided to get on steroids or whatever he's doing to get that big. Because you don't have a guy that's, a welterweight that move all the way up to 175. It just don't happen. Genetically, their family is not like that. It's just not. It just don't happen, man. But if y'all want to believe that ain't no human growth or something involved, then y'all going to believe that. Genetically, it just don't work like that. You ever see somebody around your family that got like that? You have a whole family of guys that's tall in the family, all skinny. And all of a sudden, you got one of them that's 400 pounds. Man, get out of here. There was a bodybuilder, that one bodybuilder, I think he died of a heart attack, though. They said his heart was twice the size it's supposed to have been. But it had to be working the shit out of his heart. And that's all that steroids and all that shit, 400 pounds. What you doing 400 pounds? What does a man need with 400 pounds of muscle? What are you doing? But Gil said that he's going to retire his ass. That Canelo retire him. And everybody said, I think so. At Triple G. Triple G earned that trilogy. D-Ray said he earned it. So I'm with him. He showed class. Canelo never showed no class. And y'all low key kind of love Canelo. That's what it is. Y'all kind of low key love Canelo. Y'all not gonna admit it to me in here. Y'all not gonna admit to me and D-Ray. But y'all kind of low key love Canelo. Y'all like, oh, I love Canelo. Y'all kind of on that. I'm not saying bandwagon, but y'all kind of low key love Canelo. Y'all on the outside of boxing. That's why I'm in this. I do love the sport of boxing. I don't get to dedicate as much as I want to, but I do love the sport of boxing. But none of these fighters, if you get your ass whooped, I'm gonna talk about you. I know a lot of people love Lubin. I was never sold on Lubin. I'm sorry. I just never was sold on Lubin. There's fighters I'm not sold on. I'm not 100% sold on Boots. And I told you I'll never put all your eggs in one basket. I'm not 100% on Boots, but I'm going to beef Boots up. I wasn't sold on Colbert. And you see why, Colbert. I wasn't sold on Framer. And you know why. I wasn't sold on Mikey because I was looking into the Mikey situation deeper than a lot of people was. the Mikey situation, and y'all got to know, man. Y'all got to. If you did any street time, then you know what I'm talking about. If you look at what I was saying, if you have any street time, you know what Mikey was trying to pull. Mikey trying to pull that. Yeah, I can whoop the brothers. That's what he's pulling. I don't care. I'm not trying to make this a racist show, but that's what he's thinking. I can whoop all the brothers' ass now. He beat up a couple of brothers. But Canelo ain't that stupid. Canelo know I can beat up a few brothers, but I know where to stick. I know where to stick to. And you got fighters like that. And you got a couple more. I'm not going to mention who they are. I'll mention them after they finally get their ass whooped, then I'll tell y'all who they are. But you got a couple more like that. And when I say brothers, the brown skins, curlier hair, or whatever, not even necessarily curlier hair, but some of them got straight hair too. The darker skins, the so-called African Americans, the so-called Native Americans, the more browner skin, you got some of them that feel like that they can just do what they got to do. It's not gonna happen like that. Okay, so Derek Bailey said that so Canelo is going to fight at a catch weight, drop down for Triple G. I don't even know. We don't even know if that's gonna happen, Derek. I'm not saying that Triple G earned anything. All I'm saying is I'm saying that I have more respect for Triple G. I'm not saying that they're going to have a third fight. I don't know if they're going to have a third fight. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. I don't care. If Triple G wants to fight a couple of more fights, he can. That's all I can say. If he wants to fight a couple of more, he can. Derek said, no, it's not that. Well, what is it, brother? If he beat David and Boo Boo, I will rank solid 3. Nah, I can't give him nothing. I can't give him nothing, man. Y'all love him, man. Y'all love him. Don't try to hide, Derek. Don't say no, it's not that. Don't try to hide, brother. You know what it is. Y'all love him, man. Y'all love him. Even with all the shit, all the ducking, you know y'all love him. I can't mess with him. He's too fake for me, man. He's phony. Sean Porter's phony. I mean, suspect personality disorder. Guess what? Canelo got a suspect personality disorder too. And I'm just messing with y'all. Y'all family, I'm just messing with y'all. Y'all can Gil laughing and shit. Yeah, I'm just messing with y'all. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't even know. I can't. You know what? I just can't take. See, I'm bad for this. I'm telling you, I'm wrong. And I'm going to stick with I'm going to stick being wrong. I'm going to just have to be wrong on this one. I can't give him boxing credit. And that's just today. I'm talking about today. Today, I cannot give Canelo boxing credit. Later on, I might soften up and give him boxing credit. But right now, I can't do it. But I might. You guys never know. It's not out of the question. I'm not saying it's impossible. But I'm saying right now, it's kind of out of the question. I just can't give it to him. See, that's just with me, with Canelo. He said, I don't love Triple G. He said, I don't order his fights or anything. So I'm endorsing Triple G, but I don't know if I will buy his fights. Canelo, I won't buy his fights. But is there an exception or two that I might buy his fight? Yes. Because I will buy the other fighters' fight. Like Charlo, I'll buy Charlo fight. And then if Triple G happens to be fighting, or if Canelo happens to be fighting, then cool. I got one of them. You said, but Canelo was right about Ryan Garcia. Is that why Ryan Garcia got away from him? Because he didn't want to be exposed? But you know, you can only throw so many stones when your house is glass too. You know what I mean? If you got a glass house too, you can only throw so many stones. It's like, why are you a professional stone thrower and your shit's glass? It's like your house is glass and you throwing all these stones. You better put them shits in your pocket or something. Yeah. Did you guys have any surprises? Besides the Lubin, was there any surprises to anybody out of all the fights? Not the 46-year-old, but I'm saying, were any surprises? The Golovkin fight, was there any surprises? The Garcia fight, was there any surprises? If y'all seen that or if you heard it? Those are the only ones on the carry. In the Harrison fight too. Was there any surprises about Harrison? I'm not gonna say I was necessarily shocked with Harrison. I wasn't like that surprised, but I was shaking my head like, yeah, he got the skill. But I could see something though. I see that, because we got to realize you got to still look at it like this. So Tony Harrison looked great, right? But we got to always look at, but he's still suffering. He's still suffering there. You know what I mean? Y'all know. I don't want to throw it out there all the time. Y'all know what he's suffering from. So it's like, no, you can't afford to get cracked. Okay, Mosley beating Rosado. That surprised you? Yep. It's boxing. Oh yeah, you can know talking about how Garcia don't want, because he after that knockdown, he still got the W. 10 minutes in the gym and leave it. You can't get nothing done in 10 minutes. Yeah. Gil, I'm not even going to explain Porter's suspect personality. If you haven't seen it from day one until now, Porter always be on some bullshit, man. I'm like, really? 1 minute Porter say one thing, next minute he's saying something else. It's like, Porter, shut your ass up. Suspect personality. That's why I call him suspect personality. I only have to if you don't know, just look at any interview from even a couple of years ago, and then look at how he interviews now. Whatever. I'm like, come on, Porter. Porter. Oh, he's suspect, man. Suspect personality. Believe me. I never doubted his skill set. He has a certain skill set. He does a lot of dangerous shit. He does stuff that will get him knocked out. He just never suffered a knockout. Well, the TKO, yeah, because of his dad. But he never suffered like the ref standing over him counting it to 10 and shit like that. But he's suspect. He's just suspect. Everybody said, I thought Rosado was going to handle Shane. Yep. He said, but Mosley is getting better. Yeah. He getting better. And usually you don't really, if your family name is in something, a lot of times the second, third, they don't do as good. Well, the second doesn't. The third can, but usually the second doesn't do as great. Yeah, a lot of times we pick wrong. I mean, it's not like it's a. I was gonna say black eye. It's not like it's a black eye for us, because this is what we do. We chair boxes. We sit back and 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 we watch to see what's going on. And when we get it right, we go like this. Yeah, we got that shit right. Yeah. Yeah, he's bigger than his dad. But who knows, man? We always got to see what it boils down to is that we always start off. When you first start off as fighting, you're a boxer, right? It's called matching you. It's called maturely matching you. So you maturely match your fighter up with who they can beat. A lot of times you don't just throw them to the wolves right away. See, Lubin was thrown to the wolves. In my opinion. Because a lot of people were still talking shit about Charlo after that fight. Talking about he was luck. I'm like, you don't get lucky. You don't luckily knock somebody out like that. There wasn't no luck. It was the wrong time for Lubin. But then again, when I look at Lubin, I don't know if he ever would have beat Charlo. Because look how he came in worse for this fight. He came in, made the order and shit. Fundora was like, oh, shit. He was laughing. He's like, damn, he made the order for me. Yeah. That was a special order. That was specially ordered just for him. That's what happened. So that's what happened. Yeah. D-Ray said, eat your lunch. Your lunch break, crow, foot and pot. Oh yeah, I had it up already, brother. Everybody grabbed their shit. They didn't say nothing. But I know they both just admitted right now that they ate crow. Both of them. They just admitted that they ate crow because they had Mosley losing. So they can get a little bit. They don't have to have. They can have like the pie or something like that, or whatever. What is that stew? They can have that. They don't have to have the model underneath or the stuff on that board. Yeah, I'm about to give my crow raw. I did so bad. Just give me my raw crow. I'm on the raw crow, y'all. Need that raw. Raw. Yeah, but we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to try to, I'm still trying to recover. I still got to get things back in order and stuff, so we can probably get out of here. But maybe Wednesday, I'm going to try to get something to so I can do a breakdown. No. I already said, you said I don't pick fights off of someone's personality or out of their ring antics. No. I never picked against Sean Porter because he's suspect personality. Never. I picked against Sean Porter because of skill set. You know what I mean? But for me, if Ali would have did the same kind of shit that Canelo did, he wouldn't have been considered the greatest. If he did the same shit that Tyson Fury did, he wouldn't be considered the no greatest. No, of course not. But if you don't have no standards, just because it's a sport, if there's no ethics behind it, then I got a problem with you. And so I might have a little bit of a problem with you. Because if you just base everything off of athletic skills, and you say, well, you can do whatever you want to outside the ring, then what kind of a man are you? Or what kind of woman are you? I know you're judging the sport, but I got to judge. I'm not going to pick a fight or nothing like that, but I got to still look at you like, say, for instance, you're a child abuser and shit, and you win fights. Oh, he's great in the ring. Yeah, you're great in the ring, and I might not choose against you, but I'm not going to like you. For Canelo, he might be good in the ring. I'm not going to roll with him, even if I know he's going to win a fight. I'll say both things. I said he's going to win the fight, but I'm going against him. You see what I mean? That's the difference. I know you're going to win the fight, but I'm going against you. I just said you're going to win, but I don't like you. So that's just what it is with me. Yep. So it's not what it just happens in the sport for me. It's not ever going to be whatever happens in the sport for me. It's always going to be who you are outside the ring if I know you. I don't want my neighbors, if I have children and my neighbors did a certain thing, they could be a painter painting everybody's house in the neighborhood. But if they abuse children or something like that, I don't want you around me after you paint. Matter of fact, I probably don't even want you in my neighborhood. So there's lines between stuff. You got to look at the whole picture. You don't look at just one thing. And I just can't. No, I'm not picking Triple G. I never said I was picking Triple G. I never said that. Did anybody hear me say that? I never said that, brother. I said that I respect Triple G a lot more than I used to. That's all I was saying. I said I respect Triple G a lot more than I respect Canelo. I said Canelo will still I said Canelo will beat him. I said Canelo will beat him. I said, but I will still go with Triple G. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for you. You're going to get your ass whooped, but I'm rooting for you. It's almost like the movie, the Great White Hype. Now, you kind of knew, even though the fighter wasn't training, you knew he's gonna whoop the guy's ass. But you kind of, you could kind of root for him, like you need to whoop his ass. Now, in that movie, he should have got his ass whooped, and we all know he should have got his ass whooped because he didn't even train. But look at it like this. You know you had to pull for the underdog on that one. You should have been pulling for him. He should have got his ass whooped. Because now you're talking about boxing, but he was disrespecting boxing if you think about it. He had a stomach and shit. Come on. He came in the ring, he had a pregnant belly. And they had nothing to do with body shaming. It's like you didn't even train. I mean, if you can whoop somebody's ass not train, that's cool. But you kind of embarrass boxing when you do shit like that. But y'all know what I'm saying. But I'm glad you know what I'm talking about now. No, I wouldn't. I'm not going against Canelo versus Triple G. But I'm rooting for Triple G. It's like you're gonna get your ass whooped, but I'm rooting for you. I'm in your corner because ethically I'm in your corner. I'm not in your corner because of skill set. I'm in your corner because of ethics. So if it's ethics, I'm in your corner. So a lot of fighters, I might back a fighter up for ethics, even if I know he's gonna get his ass whipped. Like, yo, you're gonna get your ass mauled and broad. Like, I can go with Tony Harrison all day long because of his skill set against Charlo, but see, and I'm not going with him just because of ethics. I'm going with him because I don't like none of them. I don't really like them, but I would go with him because I like his skill set better. But the only thing about his skill set, the fight is not short enough for his skill set to last. It's 12 rounds if you fight Charlo. Your skill set got to last for 12 rounds. He's going to have a lapse, and he's going to get his ass knocked out. As simple as that. That's what's going to happen. He's going to have a lapse because we got to go by what they, continually do. So that's why you got to look at it like, yeah, you're always messing up in these big fights, man. I don't know. I can't rock with you, man. That's going to be a no for me, dog. You're going to get your ass whooped, and that's what's going to happen, yeah. Anyway, let me run. I got some things to do. Y'all help me a little bit longer. But my shout out to all the real people that I see. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. So hopefully I'm going to get some clips or something so we don't get knocked down, because we haven't got knocked down for a while. And I'm trying to keep that energy up. Derek, don't worry. I'm going to look into that Rumble and stuff. Check out that video. And I'm going to catch y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's always the same thing, man. Always the same thing when it comes to Eagle Web. No matter if we fight or not. It's not no real fights. Because y'all want a real fight, we can get the gloves. I'm ready for y'all. I've been training. I've been waiting for somebody to challenge my ass, just so I can see, so I can get my ass whooped. And I was like, okay, I guess Eagle don't got it like that. Y'all know that there's nothing but peace and blessings, man. Yep. Yeah. I'll probably shoot you an email or something like that too, though, Derek. I got to hit you back. I got to hit you sometime this week. But we got to... I'll let you know, because we're making some progress on some nice things right here. Yeah, I'm let y'all go out with the flute music, man. I'm not playing on this one, but we got the flute. Who knows? I might be walking around in the background and I start playing. And believe it or not, this is actually live right now. So y'all check this out. Like I said, nothing but peace and blessings, man. I'm going to catch y'all.